How's everybody doing? This is Tilted Glory Gaming. I've been hearing a lot of fuss around the Game Awards, and decided that we're gonna pop in and see what the fuss is about. It is currently 1:40 in the morning. Uh, I should be in bed right now, but you know, oh well. So let's get in here. I'm already signed in. Let's go to vote now and see what we have going. I did hear that. Uh, yep, right there. So DLC can now be a thing. Remakes. Um, is it remakes or remasters? I think it's remasters now can be voted in as well for other stuff. So what we have here, we got Game of the Year, Astrobot. Haven't played it. Uh, Not really my cup of tea. Not really a game for me. Um, so meh. But I know a lot of people do like that. Balatro, I will not vote for something like this for Game of the Year. That no. People say that they like it. That there's just it's really addicting. But no, thank you. I will stay to actual video games and not whatever that is. If I'm going to play it on my phone, it's going to be at chess.com, not this. Black Myth Wukong, the game that I love, but also hate at the same time because, oh. If you haven't watched the series at all, I do have a series on this game that I'm posting on right now. Um, some of the bosses are kicking our ass, just to say the least. But I do like the game. It looks great. It performs great. It's just some of the fights seem a bit dog shit, to be honest. Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erd Tree. I did like Elden Ring. I actually didn't play Elden Ring until what was it, like January or February of this year, when I finally picked it up, and that was for my PS4 before I had the computer, and I don't have a PS5, so um, I have not played Shadow of the Erd Tree. I don't really plan to. If I would, I'd buy Elden Ring for the PC and then play it on there eventually, but or on here eventually. But I just don't see it. Final Fantasy Rebirth. I've heard people say this is a remake. I've also heard people say this is a sequel. I've not played it. I've never played any of the Final Fantasy games. Um, they look cool, but it's just you know the amount of them kind of scares me away from actually jumping in. I don't know where anything like what anything is or what's going on, so I kind of steer clear of those. Maybe one day. Metaphor, that game I've been looking into possibly getting, so maybe I'll have to get that in the next couple of days here before the Game Awards just to try it out um, and see what it's about because I've heard great things about this as well. But as of right now, we're going to go with the game that we have played. Game direction. It's the same group. I'd imagine whoever wins, game of the year or game direction is going to win the other. So we're just going to keep it going. Outstanding storytelling. I've heard good things about Silent Hill 2. I know Hellblade 2 is really good. Um, I think probably Metaphor would win this, from what I've been hearing. So we're gonna vote Metaphor for now. Again, I want to pick this game up here probably next couple of days. Throw a video of it on the channel and see what we come up with there. Don't know if we'll do a full playthrough of it, but it is on sale right now on Steam, so why not, kind of thing. Art direction, uh, never, no. Metaphor, um, it's a cool art design, but it's not. I don't think it looks as polished as it could. That might sound weird. Um, so it's kind of like got that almost like anime kind of looking stuff going on to it. And I think other games have done it better. Um, I have seen, some stuff with Shadow of the Erd Tree, and I did like the way Elden Ring looks, so I imagine it looks great. Astrobot's just out. No, thank you. Um, so, again, we'll pick the one that we have played. Its graphics are great on this thing. I can't really complain about them. Outstanding music. Okay, I've heard music from Stellar Blade. Why? Correct me if I'm wrong here, but this is PlayStation only, correct? Um, I believe I looked this up and tried to get it on Steam, and it's not there. So I'm guessing it's PlayStation only. Uh, but I've heard some of the music from that, just from other creators and whatnot, and that sounds amazing. I've heard people say that Metaphor has good soundtrack. Final Fantasy always has good stuff. Um, Again, not played them, but I've seen stuff with them, watching other creators and whatnot. We're gonna vote for Stellar Blade just because I've heard some of their stuff and it's really good. Best in-game audio. I've played this. I've played Black Ops 6. Um, the fact that you can pay for better audio, uh, no, thank you. Um, I'm gonna say probably one of these two is gonna win. We'll go with Hellblade 2. Um, Silent Hill 2 is a remake, I believe, isn't it? Is Silent Hill 2 a remake? Um, yep, remake. Okay. So that's the remake of the group, and then obviously Shadow of the Erd Tree would be the DLC that everyone's talking about. I really don't think it's an issue per se, but I think they probably added it to keep something else out, if you ask me. Um, I mean, if not, I am completely biased here. But go back and look at Monster Hunter World Iceborne, the DLC Iceborne. Completely new game. It doubles the game time of that game. So many new monsters, a huge new map, a bunch of different sieges in that game. No, I guess no wait, one extra siege, but then there was obviously Fatalis at the end, which is peak Monster Hunter right there. Uh, they didn't do shit like that for Monster Hunter, so like meh. Anywho, uh, they really should have some way to like listen to a couple lines by them, just to give you a good like look at it. Can we skip? We, oh yeah, we can right there. Innovation and accessibility. No, no, no. Mm, there's a lot of people that talk bad about this. I've heard. I don't know. Another game I've not played. This doesn't really interest me though. Um, just the art style isn't for me in a game like this. And I have limited time. I can't be pouring 70 hours into another full on action game, hacker slasher, RPG monstrosity. um, they did make this very accessible. I suppose we'll go Black Ops 6. I know that will make some of my friends pretty happy. Uh, Unfortunately, I'm not the biggest fan, but that's okay. Games for Impact, Hellblade. Best ongoing. Again, no. I would love to get into Destiny 2, but no. It's so hard to even get into anymore. From what I understand, like something about you can't play the original game anymore. I don't know. I've heard stuff about that. It's weird. Fortnite's gonna win. Um, but just because of the wave of like I don't know, it was just a different time when Helldivers 2 came out and was really big everywhere. So like everybody was talking about it. I don't know if everybody's still playing it, but we're gonna vote for that one. Community support. Again, I think Fortnite's gonna win. But probably No Man's Sky. They've added so much over the years. Um, and I know a lot of my friends are still in this game. So mm, I think we only get like 10% of the vote. I think 90% of the votes through the panel, and then like 10% is consumers. So our vote is not going to change that, but can I just not vote for these? I've not played any of them. I don't know anything about any of them other than this is supposedly really good. Debut indie again. No. Best mobile. Okay, hear me out here. No. Heard a lot about it. A lot of people say they love it. Haven't heard it. Art style looks okay. Um, don't know what it's about though. Same, but my guys, come on. It's you can open packs of Pokemon cards without spending money on them. Don't spend money on it. Now I have a guy that works for me that plays this thing all the time. He doesn't spend any money on it. He just goes in, opens packs, and he gets super excited about it. It's great. But we'll throw that in there for him. Best VR game, Metro. Best action game, it's not. I wouldn't call that an action game. It's a first-person shooter. I would call Warhammer more of an action game, although it's more like a. It is an action game. It's just hack and slash. I love Warhammer. Warhammer's amazing. Black Myth Wukong. We're gonna vote Warhammer. Anything else could have been here. Anything else. I don't care what it would have been. It's gonna be Warhammer because I'm playing the crap out of that game. Um, I'm jumping around between different classes: sniper, heavy, assault. Um, it's just amazing. And every time I get in there, there's always people in every lobby coming in to help you. It's amazing. If you haven't played it, go play it. I do recommend not playing on the recommended difficulty for the campaign because there's some spikes in some bullshit. Episode 4 of the playthrough will tell you everything. F the thermal weapons during the campaign. Outside the campaign, they're fine. They're good. Actually, I think the thermal for the heavy might be the plasma one. It might be the in contention for the best weapon for the heavy. But I digress. The campaign, I don't recommend the top 2 difficulties unless you've played it before. I went in not playing it before. Horrible. Horrible experience. Like some parts of it, super easy. Other parts, pull your hair out. Stupid spikes of difficulty. Like we didn't get stuck on any one area for very long, but I just didn't find it enjoyable with the weird spikes of difficulty. Regardless, Space Marine 2 is amazing. Best action adventure. Let's. Well, Legend of Zelda it is. Ubisoft and garbage compared to the old games. I do like the art style, but as far as like, give me the old games back. The old Prince of Persia games were amazing. I will not vote for Astrobot. I have a feeling Astrobot's going to win because it's in so many. It's been voted into so many groups that I have a feeling it's just going to run away with it, just like a couple years ago when The Last of Us 2 ran away with it. But again, I digress. And we're going to pick Legend of Zelda because it's a Zelda game. And they're always good. Even though this one was a little bit more cutesy than we like. Best RPG. Yep. Dragon's Dogma, hands down. No discussion. No discussion. Okay. So, I keep right clicking by accident, just screwing with the mouse here. If you guys have never seen anime, ever, watch Dragon Ball Z. A little bit of heresy here. Skip Dragon Ball. I dislike Dragon Ball so much. Too kiddish. But Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, mwah, amazing. The first half of the first season for Dragon Ball Z, a little bit slow. And they're notorious for dragging stuff out, so long. Frieza fight, what was the fight supposed to be, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that, and it lasts hours in real life. So, that being said, I'm not I don't play fighting games. I do not find them enjoyable. But this does intrigue me just because of Dragon Ball. It's my first ever anime. And it just intrigues me. I still watch Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. As do my kids. Grand Blue Fantasy. Not played it. Again, I'm not a fighting game player at all. But it looks good. We're just going to skip this one for a minute. This No. I didn't even know this was a thing. So just no. Uh, Tekken 8, I've heard they have some issues with that, and people are getting kind of irritated with this. Um, I've played Tekken games before, not this one, but I don't know, they're kind of weird. Back to Marvel vs. Capcom. I am an unapologetic shill for Capcom. I will not apologize for it. The majority of my channel is Monster Hunter, made by Capcom. And I played Marvel vs. Capcom as a kid on the Nintendo 64. Used to play it with my brother and my cousins when we went over to my grandparents' house. Love that game. Great memories. So for that reason alone, it's winning. And I hope it wins in real life too. Best family game. You cannot go away from Super Mario Party Jamboree. I correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the only multiplayer game that's here, like split screen kind of thing, right? Like, why would I pick something else? Also, it's Super Mario, so come on. Best sim strategy game. Again, I haven't played any of these. I don't know what these are. We're skipping that. We're skipping that. Best sports slash racing game. That's a no. They haven't been good in a long time. That's a no. I don't play tennis. That's a no. I hate watching basketball and I hate playing basketball. At least on games. In real life, I love playing basketball. Don't ask me to make a basket though. Like I'm gonna try. It's not going in though. That it's no. It's be real close. But that wind, just like right at the last second, that wind just be taking it. And yeah. You know, it's happened to everybody, right? What is this? Soccer? No, it's not football. It's not football. It's soccer. Soccer. F1. If Madden was there, I'd think about it for half a second and then still pick F1. Best multiplayer. Yup. Warhammer. We've discussed this. Best adaptation. That sucks. I've not seen that one. I didn't even know that was a thing up until I heard about it from this. I've heard Arcane is good. But I got rid of Netflix like 2 or 3 years ago because there was never anything good on Netflix. And I don't want to get it back. Maybe I'll have to just to watch it, but I haven't had a lot of time to watch Netflix stuff or anything. As you guys can imagine, I put 44 videos out last month, being as today is the 1st of December. Fallout, that one's pretty good. That one's been doing good. A lot of people like that one. I think it's doing all right. Most anticipated. Okay. Hear me out here. I said I was biased with Capcom, Monster Hunter. I did say that. Completely unbiased though here. Okay? I'm going to go completely unbiased. All right? Death Stranding 1. An amazing game. People didn't like it. They were like, oh, walking simulator, blah, blah, blah. It was good. Really good game. A lot more flushed out than I would have thought. Heresy here, again. I've not played Ghost of Tsushima. and this is the sequel to that, I believe. Sequel, prequel, one of the two. I think it's the sequel. I probably won't play this one either, unless for some reason people tell me I should play it. Like a lot of people. A lot of people come on here and tell me I should play this. Then I'll play it. Give it a shot. I'm not going to say it's going to be a full playthrough, but I would give it a shot. Metroid Prime 4. Metroid games are always good. Can't remember the last bad Metro game. I haven't been into side scrollers in a while, but I believe Prime 4 would be first person or third person kind of thing rather than side scroller, right? Isn't that how that one's going to be? I could be wrong here. It's been a while since I've seen anything about this. Then there's Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter Wilds is a game that I've already pre-ordered and bought. I could not get into the demo. I was still, setting up my computer. Just got it when the beta was out for this. So I did not get to play the beta. Couldn't figure out how to get it to actually start up. Only thing that I had issues with that. So, I have to figure that out. I have to figure out why it wouldn't actually load for me. But really wanted to play that. I will be playing that in February when it comes out. Like the 28th it comes out. I have almost 2 full weeks off of work I took off just to play this. Not that I'm biased. I'm not biased here. This is completely unbiased. But out of these 4 games, I've got to say, just slightly, an edge goes to Monster Hunter. So I'm gonna pick that one. Out of the 4, the 4 that are there, the 4. It's weird that they only included 4 there. I would urge each one of you, anybody who watches this, please go on the Game Awards website and vote for Monster Hunter. One of these other 3 here might get some votes. And we want to win. Okay? So please go on and vote for Monster Hunter. Please. It's going to be the best game. Next. Content creator. Don't know any of these guys. Never heard of you. Never heard of you. Never heard of you. Never heard of you. Heard of you, but never watched you. So, yeah. As most people have never watched me or heard of me, so I don't feel bad. Best esports game. Oh. Counter-Strike's going to win. I think that's going to be a landslide, probably. Esports athlete again. Unless... No, he's not on here. So, nope. All right, why is there 6 on here? There's 5 and everything else. Why is there 6 here? Couldn't figure it out. Esports team, again, don't know you. Okay. Votes cast 22 of 29. That's it, guys. That's all she wrote. We didn't do... What's this one? Oh, okay. Content creator, esports stuff, best sim strategy, the 2 indies, and best performance. Didn't do those. But that's okay. As far as game of the year, I think that's the one that's getting the most flack. because it just so happens they changed the rules just to put in the Elden Ring DLC. So they did it right before the voting was cast. I suspect either Astrobot runs away with everything because it's in so many categories. You don't vote it in that many categories and it doesn't win stuff. Black Myth Wukong wins because it just no one expected it to be that good. Like we saw it when like the trailers came out and stuff like that. I was very skeptical with the trailers. Been, kind of screwed too many times now at this point with trailers looking great and then the game coming out and not looking like that. AKA Anthem, AKA Unknown 9 Awakening, if you've even heard of that game. Yeah, so that was it. A lot of people played this game. And I think a lot of people still play. I think it's still on top of charts on Steam. I'll tell you what, we can look. Let's see. Where do I have Steam here? Right there. Boink. Metaphor. Store. No, library. There. Most played. 14. It is 14th. 14th. I don't know why it's hidden by preferences. I don't know what's up with that. Anywho, 14th. Actually, it's behind Monster Hunter World. Coinkadink. Great game, by the way. Great game. Have you played it? Have you seen anyone play it? It's quite good. Dog shit. Okay. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. That there is why Counter-Strike is going to win. Oh no, I just noticed it's not showing. Display capture. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Black Myth Wukong right here. 14. Monster Hunter, one ahead. Because it's better. It's better than everything. That was the sneeze. And this is why Counter-Strike is going to win. Anywho. Yeah. That's what I would like to win, / I think's going to win for some of them that I haven't, actually played, but I've seen, people play or I've heard good things about, stuff like that. And then other stuff that I just have no interest in, haven't heard anything about, like the indie ones, and haven't played and don't much care to play them. There are good indie games, but not those ones. I mean, I'm sure they're good, but they're not my cup of tea. So, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great day. And if you made it this far, please like, subscribe, share the video, leave an angry comment of why I picked wrong or what I said that angered you. I would love to know all about it. But again, have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.